Alright guys, welcome to 50 Trades of Graystone. I'm going to start putting out these videos showing you the trade of the week. Whether it's a winner or a loser, I just want to give you guys an insight into how a professional trader handles the trade. So whether it's a winner or a loser, doesn't matter. You're really going to see that a good trade is defined by a trade that met your trade plan rules, regardless of whether it won you money or lost you money. So I thought I'd start 50 Trades of Graystone. I've been talking about it for a while. And in this week, I'm going to show you the pound-dollar FIB inversion trade that we took. This is a trading strategy that we teach in the Ultimate Trader Transformation course, as well as many other strategies that you can go and play with and test. And really, really good analysis. The way we manage the trade as well, having the discipline to stick with a plan, not take profits early. I think you're really going to enjoy it, and keep tuned for many, many more of these. I'm going to be releasing one a week. It's going to be the trade of the week. And the next one, I do want to share with you an FTB trade, because we've had lots and lots of questions about the FTB following last week's trade that netted 105 pips. So watch out for that one. This is the FIB inversion. Lots of questions on this trade as well. So sit back, enjoy. Let us know what you think below, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, I'm going to show you a trade we took on the pound dollar today, and I'm going to walk you through the process and how we got involved. So I was looking down on the trading time frame, and you can see as we were putting in new lows, you can see we put in new lows, new structure low, and as we pulled back up, you can see we started to put in this little complex pullback here up into, so first of all we had previous structure support, okay, so we had support at this level, previous structure support, which we know should become resistance. Now as we pushed up, you can see we put in this nice little complex pullback, and if we bring on our equal measured move tool, you're going to see that we had a nice equal measured move lining up in that zone as well. So what we did is we started to narrow down this kill zone to think like the other trader, try to build as much confluence in this zone as we possibly can to allow us into a bit more of an aggressive entry. So the first thing we do is we notice that there is an equal measured move up at that level, and what I'm going to do is just thicken this up a bit. The next thing we did was bring on some FIBs. So we brought on our Fibonacci extension tool, and we started to see if there was any FIBs lining up with that zone. And first thing we noticed was there was a 1414 extension up at that level. And anyone familiar with a FIB inversion trade, this is actually a FIB inversion anyway. So if you trade the FIB inversion, you can see there was a 1618 right up, lining up with that equal measured move and the 1414 extension right on that line. Okay, so now we've got previous structure support, we've got a 1414 extension lining up with a FIB inversion, 1618 inversion, and if we bring on our FIB retracement tool and go from swing high to swing low, you can see we've got a 618 right in that zone as well. So we've got the golden mean, we've got the major Fibonacci ratios lining up in that zone. Nice FIB confluence. We've got previous structure, we've got an equal measured move, and it looks like a decent level for entry. Now we've got this high test candle wick as well. If you trade the Fibonacci inversion trade like this, that was the reason for entry on this trade. And I'm looking for a retest of the lows down here. But you can see, as we push up to this zone, even if you wasn't trading the FIB inversion and you had your stops and ATR above this high, the ATR was around 10 pips at the time. So if you have 10 pips, you're going to be at 63, which means even if you enter aggressively with stops above previous structure, you're still going to get a very, very nice risk reward. It's going to be more than a 1-to-1 if you're shooting for a retest of the lows. So if we just colour this in green, you can see that it's more than a 1-to-1 risk reward, more like a 1.2-to-1. So very, very nice risk reward on this trade. We entered this up at 130.20. I got involved a little bit higher, so my risk reward is a bit greater. But if you was a bit more conservative, you may have dropped down to a lower time frame, and you're going to see we actually had a double top up here as well. We had a retest of this level, and then a violation of the double top as well. So there was even a 2618 trade. In fact, let's drop down to the 5-minute time frame, you're going to see this lovely double top here. Double top, double top. RSI went massively overbought here. We had some bearish divergence, equal highs, and then we violated the retracement. So if you was looking for that second chance entry, we had a 26.18 opportunity as well lining up in this zone. Perfect area to get involved. And what you might do is, instead of having your stops above the structure level on the higher time frame, you might now move your stops below this high, reducing your risk even further. So very nice trade. We'll keep an eye on this. I'll update in the war room, and hopefully we can push down and hit those targets. Still in this pound dollar trade, it was a nice, it was more than about 1.2 to 1 risk reward. Still in this was the FIB inversion trade that we took in the war room, or just in yesterday's live room, sorry. And we've been in this since yesterday, but if we hit targets on this, we stand to make around 55 pips, which would be quite nice. So hopefully we can see targets hit on this. Look at that, we came within 1 pip there. So what I'm going to do is roll my stops to break even here. Okay, so I can't lose on this trade now. So I've rolled my stops to break even now because my move has been made. Right, we've come within 1 pip of my order here. So I don't want to lose money on this trade because I was right. There's no way I'm going to lose money now, okay? And what you may also do is go down to the 15-minute, and you can see now we've put in a new structure low. Right, we've violated structure here. Look at this. We've put in a new structure low. We've violated support, support, support. Right? If you take an ATR, 8 pips, that's going to put you up at 112.90. You can even roll your stops an ATR above that previous structure level to lock in some more profits. Good discipline as it rolled over, didn't hit targets. Yeah, I can't lie to you guys, right? That's the great thing about this. It's completely transparent. So you guys are just watching this every day. I can't pull the wool over anyone's eyes. I have to stick to the plan. I could get stopped out here. Just checking this. This is very, very close now. The reason I want to capture this is because it's a very good demonstration of discipline. So I'd like to capture this on film so we can demonstrate the importance of sticking to the plan, because we got in here, guys, right? We got in here. We got in here. It's rolled down, almost hit targets, pushed right back up to break even, and we did not take our profits early, right? We stuck with a plan, stuck in the trade, and we stuck, and we're disciplined enough to stick with a plan, because we know that we want to be right more than we're wrong, but we want to win more when we're right than we lose when we're wrong. You're not going to do that from taking profits early. It's hard enough being right in this game. It's hard enough being right. If you're damaging your results by taking profits early or taking bigger risks, that's not going to help. You're going to blow your account in no time doing that. So I think it's really important to capture this kind of setup and what it takes, how we manage the trade and the discipline that's involved. Because this is a syndicate account. This is a 10 grand account, right? This could easily be a 100 grand account, 200 grand account, $500,000 account, right? Whatever it is, the same applies. Same principle applies. It's going to be even harder with that sort of money at stake. So you need to learn how to control your emotions first. Now, if it continues down, if we continue down and break and close below the low, we can take another shot. Wait for price action to push up, get the rules met again, and then look to short again if we get the entry rules met. But out of this, happy with that, 60 pips. Alright guys, so that was a nice FIB inversion trade on the pound dollar. You can see we ended up hitting targets in this case. If you're interested in learning this strategy, the links are below for the Ultimate Trader Transformation course. And due to popular demand following the FTB from last week, we've now added the FTB into the Ultimate Trader Transformation course. And if you hit the link below, you'll be able to access that as well. So keep your eye out for the next video next week, guys. I'll be sharing with you the pick trade of the week every week. 50 trades of Graystone. Be sure to share this with as many traders as possible. Share it on your social media platform, because it's a bit of fun, as well as giving you guys an insight into what professional trading is really about. And sometimes we get bored as traders, so I thought I'd spice it up a bit, bring a bit of fun into it. So be sure to share it. Comment below what you think of this type of video, and don't forget to share it, like it, subscribe it, and until next week, take care, and I'll see you then.